What's up guys, my name is Synn0 and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series. Hopefully all of you guys are doing well. I'm also doing well, moderately okay. But yeah, today's gonna be a bit of a slow episode. We're just gonna, relax and chill and hang out for a bit. I have something small I can build as well for this episode, since in the previous episode we worked on something that was so big. um I thought to myself, hey, let's give ourselves some time to focus on like something a bit smaller than that. So I thought to myself, what would be a nice small tame thing I can work on, something I don't have yet in this world. And I thought to myself, hey, I want to do fishing, but I don't have a nice build or a nice area to fish in. Because if I want to do it, I want to have like a nice area I can do it in. So then I thought to myself, hey, why don't I build myself a fishing hut? So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to be building a fishing hut. I've been wanting to do this for a while now because I do have like some docks over at my base area that looks out like on over the ocean. But I want something that is inland, something that's in the swamps, something that's close to the wizard hut. That the wizard hut isn't that by itself, so there's other builds also surrounding it. But this place is gonna catch on quite soon. The village is gonna occupy this whole area and a bunch of other stuff as well. So the swamp is gonna become quite populated in the future. But I just like to start small, make some pathways, build the fishing hut as I told you guys, and then just catch you guys a bit up on what has been happening with me a bit. So I just have to extend the pathway out over here and then make it curve around and then go down here, and here's where I'll be building the fishing hut. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, so I don't want to ramble or overshare a bit too much on what has been going on in my own personal life, but I have recently like broke up with my girlfriend, and I'm doing quite alright. I'm doing quite fine. I'm at peace with it already, so I'm not very sad or anything in that sense. But it's like you shared a whole part of yourself with that person, and it's just like it's gone now. So it's like it's a bit of a void, so you just gotta, well, what I say to myself, I just gotta keep myself occupied. I can't let it get too quiet. Gotta keep moving, keep on going, and I feel like that's the best way to approach this. Yeah, it wasn't tough on, or it wasn't easy on either of us. It was quite tough, but I think it was for the better. I won't go into the details, but yeah, that's it. But funny enough, I don't feel too devastated, but I'm very weary of the realization kicking in like weeks later, and then the devastation just hits me like a train. So hopefully that does not happen, but hopefully I have already made peace with it. But you never know when you have made peace with something. Only time will tell. That's where I am at at this moment. Minecraft has been a nice hobby of mine to keep myself busy. It's not like an unhealthy, I would say, distraction. I don't play this game like every day and night, so I wouldn't say it's an unhealthy distraction. I feel like anything in moderation is good, but too much of anything is bad, you know? So I try and live by that motto. But you know, we all slip up sometimes, and we just fall into this rabbit hole of being obsessed of doing something. But I'm trying to keep a level head and just keep a balanced life. And throughout, despite everything that's going on, that's, you know, that makes it easy for a person to just be like, oh, you know, does it even matter anyway, you know? Yes, it does. So that's why you just gotta, you know, keep your head up, keep going. Yeah, I'm just rambling now, but yeah, hopefully you guys get what I mean. But yeah, enough of me rambling. As you guys can tell, I went for a bit of a dark brown block palette here, and this is the first time I'm using the bamboo planks. I think it looks very nice. I like the doors. Oh, that's a nice sound as well. I realized makes a very nice sound. I don't know about the floors, but we'll see how that looks. Let's just get a roof in. How many blocks tall should this be? 4 blocks. I'm gonna use mud and muddy mangrove blocks for the roof. So let's get that done. Okay, so I have finished the roof. I finished the top. I finished the walls over here, and here's some shutters for the windows because I'm using the scaffolding as a window because I feel like it looks very nice, as you guys can see. Has a nice square frame look to it, so I think this would be nice. I think all I have to do now is add a bit more detail to the build just to spice it up a bit more. Maybe add some grass. I'm gonna add some foliage actually on the roof and see how that looks. I think that might give it some of that, like give it like a overgrown type of aesthetic. I think that will look good, especially for it being in the swamp and everything, you know. Actually, oh wait, I forgot something. I want to mix in some of the muddy mangrove roots. I should do a bit of that before I add a lot of the grass. So I think it gives it a nice touch. I am, you know, basing this off a Pinterest post I saw, so surprise, surprise, yeah. I think it's looking quite good so far, so I'm just gonna keep on building and see where it goes. Alright guys, so I have finally finished the fishing hut. So let me show you as the sun sets. Look how pretty that looks. Yeah, so I continued this pathway, then I made a bridge that crosses over this dip over here, and then the pathway keeps on going to the fishing hut. I built some nice piers over here, and you can just, you know, sit at these piers and go fishing. I put the Lucky Lure 3 over here. This is my 3rd fishing rod that I have made for myself for personal use, and as you can see, there is a lamp at every chair, and then over here in that corner and over there. So yeah, you can fish when it's dark as well. So overall, I would say I didn't do too bad. It's not too shabby. I don't know, what should I maybe put something here in the middle? Should I place a bush? Should I put a bush here? I think I might put a bush there. Alright, so a random thought crossed my mind. I was just thinking, hey, why don't we hatch the tadpoles in the swamp? So that's what I'm gonna be doing over here. Hopefully, I don't lose them, and hopefully they hatch. I also did a bit of fishing off camera for a little bit. I think maybe like 30 minutes, maybe. I don't know. I was watching like a Hermitcraft season 10 video, and I got me all of this stuff. I got 22 raw salmon, a stack of cod, 13 pufferfish, some junk, and then a mending and unbreaking fishing rod, an unbreaking 3 book, and a smite 4 book, unbreaking 3 book, frostwalker 2 book. This is, I don't know, this is quite an exceptional enchanted book, because all of the enchantments are quite good. I don't think I have a frostwalker enchanted book. Alright, so I just came back from my base. I got myself a stack of slime blocks so I can make 9 stacks of slime balls. Hopefully that will be enough to grow all of them up. But yeah, let's go. Let's just see if we can just speed up the growth. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. They're growing. Oh, yes, let's go. All of them grew up. It is so cool to just like watch them. They just hop on the lily pads. Look at this. There he goes. Then he just sits on the lily pad. It's so cool. These are actually these are probably one of my favorite passive mobs. How can you not like this? I think this is my second favorite. The bees are, of course, my favorite mob. So I have done like an immense amount of breeding with frogs, and somehow a lot of them ended up on this mountain, which is all the way up here, and I breeded them all the way down there. These things love to travel around. I only noticed this right now. It's the next day, by the way. I've been fishing a lot and breeding a lot of frogs. I think I might have bred too many frogs for this area, but I'll just let them roam around and be free. I think I bred enough for them to be like renewable. Say if somebody else wants to breed some frogs, they can easily get some from spawn. They can come to the swamp area and then breed some. But so I have made some changes to the place. I've planted beetroot instead of pumpkins. I think this looks a lot better. I've added like a tiny wall here, just for some safety. This is the interior I have done. I put all the books I caught with fishing in this bookshelf. This one, literally Depth Rider 3, Aqua Affinity, Piercing 4, and Punch 2. All of those are not associated with each other, so I don't know if it's the best enchanted book or the worst one. But over here, instead of window, I just expanded out, you know, the farmlands and made a bit of a beetroot farm back here. You know. Oh. One thing I've been secretly building off camera is a graveyard. It is quite a bit far out. It's not actually far out. It's at spawn, which is right there, you know, so you can see the iron tower. This is on the southern side of the world. Yeah, I just wanted to have a nice place that has like faded grass, but also looks out on a nice area. So when I lose a pet, a special mob, or if I personally die, I can come to the graveyard and put down a gravestone for that. I think this will be a nice, fun way to count my deaths or my pets' deaths, and yeah. So I have had a couple of comments so far on some of my videos asking whether I want to join an SMP or not. Well, I just thought to myself, why don't I just share my thoughts on that right now? So, joining an SMP, as of right now, I feel like it's gonna take out a lot of time, because if I want to join an SMP, I want to make sure I'm active on it, because what's the point of me joining an SMP and only making like 3 episodes and then I'm done? So that's one thing I'm keeping into consideration. The other thing as well is I only have 46 subscribers as I'm talking right now. As of right now, I only have 46 subscribers. So I don't feel like content-wise or audience-wise, I'm not bringing much to the table. So I feel like I want to first, gain a bit more of a following, and that's you guys watching the video right now. Subscribe if you like what you see, but yeah, I feel like I have to first, gain somewhat of a following by myself in order to be of any value. But as a content creator, making content with other content creators, because otherwise, I just feel like I'm leeching off of them and, leeching views of their content, and then I feature in some of their videos, and then I don't know, it just feels a bit weird. But there's one way to do that, but I feel like as of now, I really I'm more focused on my single player world. I would definitely want to join an SMP in the future, but right now it doesn't seem like the best option for me right now. Me personally speaking, I feel like I much rather focus on growing my audience through making let's play videos, and have something else that people subscribe to me for, and not just the SMP, because I want to be mainly known for my let's play series, and then the SMP will be an extra fun thing for my viewers, So the gist of it is like, I want to first gain subscribers just for my let's play. I want people to watch me just for my let's play. And then once I have people that watch me just for my let's play, maybe they would want to watch me join an SMP, and then it will feel a bit more natural transitioning into making some content on the side like that. So yeah, that is my thoughts on joining an SMP. Right now, I'm way too small as a YouTuber to do that, but I'm really trying to focus on growing. One thing I realized is I'm quite a quiet person, so I don't really talk that much. So it's a bit of a new, not a new, but it's bringing me or taking me out of my comfort zone, talking this much, because I'm not used to talking this much, and I feel like it's somewhat of a good thing maybe, because I need to get out of my shell a bit more, because at the same time, I need to talk a bit more, but I can't deny the fact that it's just part of my personality. I'm not a very talkative person. I don't talk that much, but I like documenting my survival world. So I feel like I'm knocking 2 birds with 1 stone, documenting everything I'm doing on my survival world, and also, learning to talk a lot more, and also not have such a monotone, boring voice. I don't know. What do you guys think? So yeah, hopefully this video didn't have too much rambling, and I've finished a little bit of stuff in this episode. We did make some progress, so there's no denying that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and you guys want to see more of this, consider subscribing. And if you're new to my channel, go check out some other episodes if you like what you see right here. My older videos aren't that great, but it will just give you a bit more context of how we ended up over here right now. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and take care. Bye.